The Yankees keep doing this, and honestly, I really, not that I don't understand, because unfortunately I do, but I don't think it makes sense. Now, I want to know what you guys have to say down in the comments about this. If you think it's a big deal, if it's not a big deal, let me know. But I thought this would be fun to talk about today. So what the Yankees continue to do. Number one, I totally understand them having trouble finding at-bats for guys like Dominguez, Trent Grisham, Cody Bellinger, Ben Rice. It's hard to get all those guys in the lineup, especially at the same time. It's damn near impossible to get all those guys in at the same time. Somebody has to get benched. And it kind of aggravates me when they put Jason Dominguez on that bench. Now, what did the Yankees do this past series against the Red Sox? They played Dominguez against Garrett Crochet, and then they benched him against a rookie right-handed pitcher. And some of you might say, Joe, the reason why they did that is because they don't want to have too many lefties in their lineup versus a left-handed pitcher. So Dominguez hits on the right side of the plate against lefties. He's a switch hitter. That's why they do that. As I said, I understand that part. I totally get that. It's not that I'm not understanding that. I understand that part. What pisses me off is you have this guy in Jason Dominguez who excels against right-handed pitching. You put him up against Garrett Crochet, one of the best left-handed pitchers in Major League Baseball. And yes, did Crochet have the best game? No, he didn't. But you're putting Dominguez up against him, and Dominguez struggles as it is against left-handed pitching. So you do that, and then what do you do the very next day after him not having a great game against Crochet? What do you do the very next day? You bench him against a rookie. Against the guy who he probably would have tagged. He probably would have done well against him. And you benched him. Stop doing that. Find playing time every damn series for him. Do you know what's crazy? The last time Jason Dominguez played a full series back-to-back, and I know there was a little injury in there with his thumb, but the last time Dominguez played a full series back-to-back, was when we played against the Padres and then the Athletics. Ever since, they bench him a game in a series, so he plays 2, he's off 1, then he plays 3, then he's off 1 in the next series, then he plays a full series, then he's off 1 again. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think they should keep doing that, because when you do that, you're sitting him. You have times where you're sitting him against pitchers he shouldn't be sitting. You should be building this kid's confidence up, not putting him against a lefty, one of the best in baseball, and then the next game, not giving him a chance to rebound. In favor of Trent Grisham. And listen, Grisham, I love Grisham. I really do. He had a great start to his season. But ever since that start, he hasn't been that great. He's been okay, but not the Grisham that we saw in the first month of the year, which in my opinion doesn't warrant trying to find him all this playing time when you have Dominguez, who should get that playing time. Because listen, he is your future. Grisham is a free agent at the end of the year, and the Yankees are not going to re-sign him. He's going to get some money elsewhere. He's going to be an everyday center fielder somewhere else, not with the Yankees. So he's done at the end of this year, whether you like it or not. Dominguez is on this team for the next 5 seasons. Develop him, play him. This isn't the first time that the Yankees have done something like this, though. Last year they acquired Jazz Chisholm. Brian Cashman said it himself. He acquired Jazz to play second base, but Gleyber Torres did not want to move to third base. So they kept Glaber there, a guy who was only going to be a Yankee for that year. They kept him there over there at second. And they put Jazz, the guy that they acquired to play second base, they put him at third. And I know Gishom, he's an excellent defensive center fielder. He has put on a show for us this year. But his last month of play, and Dominguez's last month of play, hasn't been the greatest. But at the same time, when you're putting him against a guy like Garrett Crochet, and then you're benching him the next day against the rookie, how do you expect him to get something going? That's unrealistic. And Gishom, his last month of play, he's got 3 home runs. So that slugging Gishom that we once saw, he hasn't been that. And that's okay. But do not put him in the lineup over a guy that you're trying to develop to be one of your very important players in the future. You're going to try to build around Jasson Dominguez. That's what you're going to try to do. At least make him a building block. And that's what they're trying to do. But it doesn't help when you're benching him against the starting pitcher that he shouldn't be benched against. And then you're playing him against an elite left-handed pitcher. Like I said, I understand the train of thought. I get that they have too many left-handed hitters in the lineup. You put Dominguez in there. He's a righty, but he's not hitting good against left-handed pitching. And if you want to say, oh, get better at it. Sure, get better at it, Dominguez. Get better at it. That's fine. But don't bench him the very next day. Don't bench him the very next day if he struggled the night before. Because the next day when he's playing that rookie and hitting on the left side of the plate where he's hitting very well, he could have had a big game and they took it away from him. That's neither here or there. We don't know if he would have had a big game. But what we do know is this. He's going to be a Yankee for the next 5 years, whether you like it or not. Give him the opportunity to play. And don't tell me it's just because of matchups. That's not good enough for me. Not when you've given Anthony Volpe, who I've become a big fan of. Not when you've given Anthony Volpe such a long leash and you keep rolling him out there, rolling him out there, rolling him out there. Do the same with Dominguez. You have to, because his ceiling is very high. It's very high. He could be a 30-30 guy in this league. For sure. But he needs that playing time. You need to keep rolling him out there. And it's annoying that the Yankees keep doing this. Now, it's going to be interesting to see when Big G comes back, what they do there. It's going to be interesting to see because obviously, okay, easy cut. Easy cut, I guess. Pablo Reyes is gone. Okay, fine. Pablo's gone. All well and good. But Ben Rice is going to lose at-bats. Dominguez might lose some at-bats. It's like, what do you do? Giancarlo's going to contribute, and I guarantee you Giancarlo hits 25 home runs this year. He's going to tear the cover off the ball, and we're in June. He's going to have a really great year. 850 OPS. He's going to carry that into the postseason. And he's going to be really good. The Yankees are doing this for a reason. He's out for this long. Oh, my elbows. All right, I get you. I understand, Big G. You hurt because of your elbows. I get it. But I think there's, if we read in between the lines a tiny bit, it's like, hey, let's give this guy as much rest as possible. Bring him back when it matters most. It's just like acquiring a hitter at the deadline. So if you're having an issue, my point is if you're having an issue putting Dominguez in the lineup now, you're going to have a bigger one when Giancarlo comes back. And then who knows? Maybe it works out. Because maybe with Giancarlo, he's a right-handed hitter against a lefty. Maybe that's where it works out for Dominguez, where you don't bench him against a right-handed hitter. You'll bench him against a lefty because now you have that added righty. Who knows? We'll see what ends up happening. But I want to know what you guys have to say down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a channel member, I'm working on something for you. So please be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much. Take care.